Hey everyone. If possible, I'd like to take a moment to respond to a video that Rick Beato did yesterday about the album. And it was a brilliant video. I love Rick. And he had talked about some statements that Jack Antonoff had made about how the album is, we've kind of lost our way with the album. And with streaming, the younger people no longer want to get involved in a full album. He also insinuated that the album is the ticket to the return of music sales. I agree with all that. Where I disagree is I do not think that streaming has been the cause of the death of the album. I honestly think that was the compact disc. Before 90, when we mainly listened to vinyl albums, they were all 45, 50 minutes long, more times 40 minutes long. Reason for that was the vinyl album could only fit so much music. And if you think about all the classic double albums before 1990, there aren't that many. You can count them on your hands. The Goodbye Yellow Brick Roads, the White Albums, the Quadrophenias, even the soundtrack to Saturday Night Fever were classic double albums, but those did not happen all the time. So when we entered the 90s and CDs became popular, now artists could make albums that were 70 to 80 minutes long. And that's when the albums became more of a collection of songs than an actual unit. That continued on to streaming, where at times it gets even worse, and artists are releasing 90 to 100-minute albums, which aren't albums. They're just collections of music. How do we get back to the album? Well, it's already happening. The popularity in vinyl has led artists back to the popularity of the album. If you think about last year's biggest albums, Sabrina Carpenter, short and sweet, 40 minutes long. A couple of years ago, Olivia Rodrigo released the brilliant Guts album, 40 minutes long. The only artist that's not working within this frame is Taylor Swift, who continually, not only does she release albums that are really long, but she continuously changes the album with re-releases and add-ons. There's no possible way you can have a themed album if you keep adding music to it. So I do agree with Rick Beato. I do agree with Jack Antonoff. The album is in trouble, but I think it's making a comeback, and I think a lot of that has to do with the return of vinyl. Rick, again, love your show. Hope this video gets to you. Thanks, everyone. Bye.